So last time, and by last time I mean the previous episode of Inaudible, because nothing
was
came
like
between.
3 weeks ago, wasn't it?
Well, did you count last time? Because that was technically an episode of Inaudible, but it didn't have Game of the Year.
Yeah,
I'm counting it in my numbers.
That was kind of the joke. Okay, so we had two options:
It fell flat.
Command and Conquer, aka Tiberian Dawn, Earthbound,
Conquer.
and of course Christian's Choice. So in third place was Christian's
What was your
Choice.
choice?
Christian's Choice. In third
I
place
voted for the popular game Christian's Choice. It's a game of the tough choice one young man must face to get over his obsession with tea.
Thank you for thinking very quickly on your feet as to where that sentence was going. But it got one vote, 6%. Thank you, Ozzy. In second place, and I tell you what, I was very interested about this. Command & Conquer Earthbound, who will win? Oh, they can hardly contain their excitement. In second place was Earthbound with 33%.
Oh my god.
The winner with 61%, Command & Conquer.
Yes!
People obviously love the cocks.
Exactly.
What?
The cax, isn't it?
Yeah, I was going to say.
Command and Cocker. Swatches. Yeah.
What did you get in
I've only
English
just
again?
met
D.
Oh, there we go.
Can't use that with me. I've got nothing above a D, so.
No comment. So basically what we're saying is you like getting the D.
I have got a lot of D in my time. Yes, I have.
So,
And we're off to a good start.
it's 1994 today.
Oh.
See
Indeed
the
it is.
lovely lakes and so on. So, I've got nothing again, so over to you two.
Wow, really? You've got nothing for this year?
Nothing.
I've got a couple of
Nothing.
things, but first I want to make a prediction.
Yes.
Is Richard's Choice going to be a T and an F?
Team Fortress.
No.
No,
It's definitely on the list.
Okay, it's on the list. I saw it and it's like, okay, it's probably that one, or it's going to be one of the many Sonic games that came out this year. So,
Hardest Force.
You guys know me too well.
and because my list, we have Final Fantasy V, or Free in the Na.
V?
Ozzy, would you like to go first?
V.
I guess he is,
I already
yeah.
have.
Oh, VI, 6.
Yeah,
V.
free in the Na. It was
Yeah.
free in the Na. Number 4. Sonic the Hedgehog free.
Nice.
Sonic of Hedgehog.
Sonic of Hedgehog. I don't remember much about the Sonics, but I know free and another one that appear later on.
Well, we'll get on to my
I have
opinion
played.
on Sonic 3
Yeah.
in a bit.
Well, number 2 is Earthworm Jim.
Earthworm Jim.
That's like I know there was a series of it, but I never watched the series. But I have played
It
the game.
was acceptable.
I think I used to watch the series. Can't remember it, obviously, because it was many, many years ago.
It was at least 3 ago.
Yeah.
It was at least 1993 or 4-ish, maybe?
Given how the game came out in 94, I'm going to say it was around 94.
Yeah, but was it before or after the series? What came first, the game or the series?
They
great
may, have been
philosophical
they may have been at the same time.
Oh. But anyway, number 1, Sonic and Knuckles.
Nice. Sonic and Knuckles above Sonic 3.
Yeah, because
Interesting.
I liked the idea of having more characters.
Fair enough.
This is coming from a kid mind. Me. Before I even had my own console, this was me and my sister sharing a Sega.
Cool. So, your game was Sonic 3.
No, Sonic and Knuckles.
Oh, Sonic and Knuckles, sorry. Right, so, in number 5, I have SimCity 2000.
Oh shit, I have played that.
There we go.
Well, Christian, you've at least got something to put on the list.
I wouldn't put it on my Game of the Year list though, because I wasn't that into it.
No, but my whole family played SimCity 2000. We fucking loved it. Yep, there was apparently a N64 version
Oh.
and Game Boy Advance.
Oh yeah.
You're right there, Oz. You're having a bit of a spasm.
No more than normal.
Quick, get him a piece of paper. He might write, "I'm a fish." Anybody? No. Okay.
That was it flying over my head there.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a battered salmon slipping out of your fingers. Right, number 4.
Who would batter salmon?
Yeah, I don't know why I said that. Battered salmon is like, no. God, what the hell was I think? It's been a long day at work, alright?
Did you know you can do
like,
battered Coke? Coca-Cola, not cocaine.
I'm sorry, how the frig does that work?
Apparently,
so you just battered a can.
the sugar, that's what I thought, it was just going to be a can, but apparently the sugar solidifies as you cook it, like making caramel. So it ends up as actually like a solid lump of sugar and additives covered in batter.
Could
Lovely.
you say if you had like a tube, like a long tube?
Who says I
filled with
don't?
Very true. You do have 2 swords. Filled with like the batter substance.
Yes.
Could you like pour the Coke in, and then it would solidify as it was going down, and then you'd be able to have like a solid Coke sword.
Yeah, but after one hit, it's gonna break.
Yeah.
It's not
Yeah.
got durability, that.
Let's be honest, it's not really for like use, it's more for style points. Let's be fair. Like a gold sword in Minecraft, you know, you're not going to use it, but it's a good thing to have.
This is true. But I mean, there's a
Anyway,
big
my number
difference between
4.
gold and Coke. Sorry,
Is there,
generic cola.
Is there really much difference?
Yes.
Good, just checking. My number 4 is Super Metroid.
Oh, good choice. Not played it, but I know it's a game.
It's fucking brilliant. It's where the Metroid series peaked, as far as I'm concerned.
Oh,
Came back up a bit with Metroid Fusion, but Super Metroid is excellent. And recently got remade. No, it was Metroid 2 that got remade, not Super Metroid. God, we'll get into the Star Wars confusion again.
but is super higher or lower than 2? What number is super?
Super is 3.
3. Okay.
At least.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes, it is. No, it's not at least, it is 3.
Well, that is at least 3.
This is true.
3 will always be at least.
3 and up.
Yeah. I mean, you got Metroid, Metroid 2, Super Metroid, Metroid Fusion, which actually comes canonically last. Metroid Prime Zero Mission, which is a remake of Metroid 1. Prime 2, which is a completely different canon to the rest of the Metroid game. Pinball, Hunters 3, Prime 3, Prime Trilogy, Other M, Federation Force, Samus Returns, and Metroid Prime 4, which is coming out soon. Anyway, that's all
Christian needs to add some music to the background of that.
Yeah.
The countdown's back.
Oh dear. So, these, my top 3...
Are the voyages of the starship out?
It's continuing mission. Yeah, so the top 3 is a very, very contested spot in my brain. They've all these games are within, if I had to like grade them percentage-wise, they're within like 0.5 of each other.
Oh.
I love them all that much. However, in terms of amount that I've played them and just general overall love of them, I've picked this order.
Okay.
That doesn't mean I prefer one of them. If I could put all of them at number 1, I would.
I think we've all been in that position. We understand.
Yes. So number 3 is Mega Man X.
Mega Manx.
Okay, yeah.
Mega Man X, my
Mega Manx.
God. It's so good. Like,
Now, is that before
Man-
or after 2?
so Mega Man X is the first Mega Man X game. It's not Mega Man 10,
Okay.
it's Mega Man X. Mega Man X1.
So Mega Man 11.
They've done what we did with Digimon World X and the Digimon World 4.
Yeah, I just... For the 10th game in the original series, see Mega Man 10,
Oh, Bennett.
which came out in 2010,
Oh.
along with Mega Man 9. Go figure.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I know, it's really confusing. Like, I dare say the Zelda timeline makes more sense than this, but... yeah. Yeah, it's just freaking incredible, and it's out on pretty much any console you can think of, including the, it's going to come out on Switch in the Legacy Collection, which is pretty cool. Yeah, so then after that is Star Wars TIE Fighter.
Yeah, there we go. I was one off at least.
Yeah.
That was my TF.
Yeah, because...
Is this definitely the year it came out? Are we sure of
Yes,
this?
released July 1994.
Okay. It's just because I don't know if you remember, but you did actually pick it as your game of the year 1995.
Did I?
Yeah, and I had to annul it and use your second choice instead, which I'd forgotten about until just now.
What was the second choice?
Command and Conquer.
Oh.
I'd completely
That's
forgotten
fair.
about that.
We were meant to see if he realised.
Yeah, none of us
and then
realised.
we all forget. Yeah.
How the hell did I mess that up?
Maybe
I-
you picked the wrong year.
95? Did I really put it as 95?
You did.
What the friggity frack is going on with my brain?
Well, how long have you got?
Thank you. Oh, it was the collector CD-ROM repackage.
Oh.
There we go.
So that means it technically would have counted for 1995. And we
No.
Nah.
Well, I mean,
Don't
that's
even joke
how
about
much I
breaking the
love
rules.
it. It comes in, it's there twice. But
One for
Like,
each Ion engine.
indeed,
each
except
hull.
for the one of the ships that introduced, the TIE Defender,
No.
which is a 3-winged.
Stupid design.
The TIE Defender is amazing.
Stupid.
And it's canon.
It's just
They brought it into Rebels, it's canon.
Stupid. It's a stupid design.
Your face is a stupid design.
Oh! I've got no comeback to this. That's a killing blow.
you. Yeah, the TIE Defender,
Takes one to
the
know one. There we
assault gunboat, the missile boat, Grand Admiral Thrawn was in it, Zarin, it's
And
just,
now the bow tie. That is an awesome design.
yeah. I mean, that's basically what a TIE fighter
No, I
is.
think isn't that why it's called a TIE fighter? Because George Lucas
Yeah.
thought it looked like a bow tie. You know, I think it looks like a bow tie. That's how George Lucas talks.
Well, bow ties are cool.
Exactly.
Yeah, but they've retconned it to mean twin ion engine.
Yeah. It's like poetry. It
The
rhymes.
same way like people try to retcon the Kessel Run into being about distance, not time.
It was just a
Just
mistake.
like, yeah. Like some people are just saying, "Oh, it was Han trying to like trick Luke and see how much he really knew about things," but that was kind of thrown out the window in Episode 7, where Rey talks about Falcon doing the Kessel Run in 15 parsecs, and Han says 12.
I do.
15.
I do like that as an in-universe explanation, though. Like, obviously, in real life, it was a mistake in the writing, but
Oh, yeah.
it does make sense that if you're navigating through a tricky terrain, you want to do it as in a shorter distance as possible, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
From the looks of it, it does look like there's some form of spatial anomaly happening in Solo.
Yes.
Because they're going to be doing the Kessel Run, because what else are they going to do? Yeah, so that was number 2.
I do. On the subject of them doing in-universe explanations for Star Wars things, have I mentioned, or do you probably know, the guy who was in charge of the Death Star laser? You know, when they go to blow it up, he just goes, "Stand by," for like 12 seconds.
Yeah.
To give the rebels plenty of time to blow it up before he actually just pulls the trigger. The in-universe explanation for that is that he was so depressed after literally killing an entire planet before that he purposefully stalled to give the rebels a better chance.
That's actually, I like that.
I mean, that's it's probably not canon anymore, but you know.
God, no.
Yeah.
I mean, you could also just say he was just a rebel spy.
Yes, you could say that. Number 2.
Or he was just lazy on the job.
I mean, that is also a logical conclusion.
He was just tripping
you know,
balls
right
that
here.
day. Someone spiked his drink and he was just off his tits that day. It's just like, oh man, I swear I should be doing something. Oh shit, yeah, I should be.
You may
Stand
have
by.
been ready, but we're not ready yet. Anyway, yes, I love how we always get off topic on my bloody lists, don't we? It just
Whose fault is that?
never mine. It's never mine.
Never mind.
It's always y'all lot. Anyway, so we're
I
number 1.
highly doubt I would have started the conversation about Star Wars.
Yeah, I don't know who
This
it
is
was.
true. Star Trek, but properly.
I don't know, you got
Anyway.
more chance with that.
Oh yeah. I mean, they're revamping DS9 in Star Trek Online.
For a moment there, I thought you were going to tell me they're revamping DS9, just in general. Just they were doing like a reboot or something. I'm just like,
Yeah.
what?
No, but on Star Trek Online, they are actually redesigning interior and exterior of DS9, so it's all like better and up to date and looking really, really cool and all that. And you can now play as a Jem'Hadar
Oh.
and a Cardassian as well, which is really cool. The new Victory
Kim
Lies.
or what? Kim or one of the others whose names I don't know. That's
Chloe.
literally it's the only
Kim?
one I know.
Kim? Do you mean Harry Kim?
Ah, yeah, him.
The human from Voyager.
Yeah.
Are you thinking of Garrick?
No. Is he literally not getting this, or is he being sarcastic? Christian, please.
I don't
Please
know
save
anymore.
me, Christian.
I.
Kim Kardashian.
Oh God!
It's like the oldest Star Trek joke in the book.
I mean, if I'm being perfectly honest, I literally could not care less about the Kardashians. Like,
No, I can, but that's the only one I know.
But you know,
So
you could sit me
You know
down
they
in front
exist.
of a
I had to
television
make a joke.
and just play everything that they've done for 5 months, and I would not take a single solitary second.
Or you
of
could
that
play-
vapid, incessant, whiny, crappy bullshit into my brain. I have got so much useless shit in my brain I would rather have in there instead of whatever the fucking Kardashians are doing. They are a plague on society, and I would not shed a tear if they were mutilated and thrown in a ditch.
Here,
I've never watched anything of theirs either. I've just watched other people taking the piss out of them.
I thought you were going to say you could sit me down and play me a video of everything noteworthy or worthwhile they've ever done in their lives, and I'd get up a second later or something like that. But
I mean, this is also true. But
You wouldn't have a video to produce in the first place.
oh, it'd just be like opening titles and then credits.
honey, I'm too many cooks. Like that. Ooh.
There's enough of them for that.
Anyway,
My number one game of the year, 1994, is technically 2.
What?
Which game's that? I've never heard of that.
Sonic the Hedgehog 3 and Knuckles.
Can you do that?
Yes, you can.
Were they released on the same day at the same time?
They were originally designed as a single game, but
They can
due
connect
to-
together, but
Yeah.
were they released at the same time?
I don't know.
Are you talking about Sonic and Knuckles? Is that the game?
Yeah.
No, Sonic the Hedgehog 3 and Knuckles.
Oh, 3, sorry. I was looking
Wait,
at
Sonic
2.
the Hedgehog 3 and Knuckles.
Yeah, because you can
you
lock
mean-
the 2 on.
Okay, yeah, basically you can connect Sonic the Hedgehog 3 and Sonic and Knuckles together.
Yes.
Yeah, but they were technically released at the same at different times.
One was February, one was October.
Can you play both games independently of
I'd
each
allow
other?
it if it was like a Fire Red Leaf Green situation or something like that, where it was 2 games released at the same time that were like 2 halves. But
So you can play both independently of each other, yeah? I always thought you could.
Yeah,
don't
but
need
you
to
only
have
get
one
the
to
full
play the
game.
other.
You only get the complete game if you play them both together, because they're both technically the same game. They're just split in half.
now, see, the thing
You
is,
have to,
They
but-
weren't designed as separate games.
I'll leave it up to Christian. It's his
now see,
podcast.
the thing
Is
is, the thing is, if I was a massive fan of Sonic, I'd allow it, but I'm not, so I don't care. Choose one.
Fuck you, Sonic 3.
Okay.
Oh,
Well, now
this
we
is
can-
going to be an
now we
interesting
can-
one.
That's what we can see what people like better, Sonic 3 or Sonic and Knuckles.
This is true.
And then whatever Christian chose.
Oh, I forgot
yeah,
Ozzy
he
chose
didn't
Sonic.
choose one.
SimCity 2000.
No, that's not one of my top games.
Looks like it's another year for that popular game, Christian's Choice.
Do.
Or is this technically the prequel? Christian's Decision.
Oh.
Christian's Problem.
What are we going to put? Well,
See, this is why I said we should just wrap them all
Dilemma.
together.
Well, it depends. It depends because I've got nothing for 93 either, but I do have one for 92, one for 91, and one for 1990. It kind of depends how many you both come up with.
What are we on next week?
93.
We're on 93 next week, aren't
93.
Yeah.
I'll have a quick gander.
we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Well, that sounds like we're doing a
7, 8,
a standalone year.
9. Yeah, I got 9 for
All right,
93.
all right. We'll just do 93 next year.
Well,
Let's
I
see
can
this.
already see it. I can already see at least one from me of 93. Oh no, two. And that's just on the Google. I haven't even clicked on the in video gaming page yet.
I got 7 for 92 as well.
See, this is why I think we should keep on doing year by year, because there will be discussion points even if I've got nothing.
6, 7.
Well, I've got at least 3 for 9 next time.
Yeah, I got 9 for 1991.
Okay, I think the point has been made.
3.
I've got a couple. Yeah,
obviously not enough
for 2.
5, 6. Not as many for 1990 though.
Yeah, but you've got some. That's the important thing.
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got at least 1 for all of those.
I mean, I can even go back to 89 if you want. Oh yeah, Christian. I would like you to the previous poll of the Warhammer God. Where the hell is the hive mind?
I could only do 5 options.
So you put Nurgle.
Well, he's one of the. I did the 4 Chaos Gods and the God Emperor.
But
I was just going to do the 4. I was just going to do the 4 Chaos Gods because really there is no other god, and then I thought, well, I better add some other options in as well. But I could only do one other one, so that's what I did.
Yeah.
But bloody 57%. Sorry.
What?
What?
What are you saying?
That's so good. That's going to be great to listen back to. 57% voted for the God Emperor himself, which is disgusting.
Good God.
Yeah. Well, yes,
also,
he is.
The Sneech are in Sigmar.
Tzeentch are in, yeah, they're one of the Chaos Gods, aren't they? So they're in both. But I wanted to get a 40k army of them so that we could play 40k because that's what we're doing.
Right. That's fair. Well, in that case, I might actually go for Ultramarines.
Ooh.
As like a secondary.
Ooh.
Yeah. How about that?
How about that apple?
Yeah. Although I do kind of want to get the whatchamacallit?
Don't know.
The familiars.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But anyway, we've whittled on about Warhammer for long.
I think that's coming up to 40 minutes. Let's leave it at that.
Yes.
No.
We can carry on Warhammer chat if you want.
No problem.
What?
No problem. We're gonna end.
Oh, okay.
I thought you just had problem.
Yeah, I thought you said problem.
No. I went no.
You're about to give us a maths test.
Oh.
Okay.
3 people are in a Skype call.
No, we're not.
You're right. You're right. We're not.
If one of those people leave the call, how many people would be left?
Smoothly done. Oh, smoothly does. He is legitimately.
How many people would be left? That's not right. Anyway.
Pretty sure. Yeah. Yeah. Smoothly done. Anyway, next time. Bye.
I'm glad that worked because I didn't know if I'd leave the call and then I wouldn't be able to rejoin.
I'll admit that's probably one of the best non-visual jokes we've had in a while.
Oh, did you leave the call? Did you? See, I didn't have Discord
legit
up.
left the call.
I had OBS up, so I that was just completely missed it. I just thought you stopped talking.
I appreciate that. You went above and beyond on that one, and I liked it.
Well, bye then.
All right, next time, bye.
Bye. Sorry, it's so awkward.
Yep.
How could you forget about Ken?
Don't you forget about Ken. Oh, we're not doing any more? Okay.